is making the stealing, keeps stealing. Keeps going away with what he does not deserve. And that's why we need to understand that. I learned that thing a long time ago. When politicians start playing the game of who it is, Hausa people is, Yoruba people is, these people, be careful. Something is going underground you are not seeing. They call it divide and conquer or divide and rule. So that's what I have to say on that issue, But when we vote, right, which kind of breaks my heart, we tend to vote on, a lot of us, until recently though, we tend to vote on sentiments. Oh, we belong to this party, so we must vote in line with this party, whether we like it or not, we must vote in line with this party. We don't want so party to defeat us. We have to start understanding that it is not about the party. It's about the general welfare of the masses. If your political candidate is not the right person for the job, come on, you don't have to vote for him when you know he's not even competent enough, when you know it's going to be a disaster, when you know it's going to be a time bomb on the seat. Why vote for him? Vote for somebody that you know is competent, someone that you know that even though he's from that party or whatever party, you feel that if this person is here, he's going to put in his best, and because of that, I will benefit in some way or another. You see, a lot of us follow these figures, and for what? Because we get to eat a plate of rice, or they buy us biscuits, or they buy us some coke, or they give us 5,000 naira from time to time, or they maybe send us something for our family, or just something trivial. We tend to do that thing a lot. We tend to vote sometimes because of, this person is one of us, is a Yoruba man like myself, he's an Hausa man like myself, I was going to support him. Meanwhile, you're not looking at the black and white, You're not looking at, can this person even do this job? Does this person have the characteristics to do this job? And a lot of us back in Nigeria, that's what we do. We are so caught up in the whole, I belong to this party, I belong to that party, that my own candidate must go in. And we forget is, what you are doing is, if your candidate is not the ideal candidate, doesn't have the competencies, is not competent, why is he or she contesting for that position, or why should he or she get that position? But we don't hear that, man. We don't want to hear that. We want to vote on something flimsy. We can look at how our country is today. Terrible. We will be blaming white people, we'll be blaming the recession, was our country good before the recession? Did we all have boats and yachts before the recession? Were we not suffering before the recession came, and after the recession we are still at it, still suffering? Man, suffer no dey tire you. No, this you. Suffer no dey tire you. You never tire. Let me tell you this, and I tell you this thing from the heart. My greatest worry is this. Someday I'm going to be out, right? Sitting out somewhere. My child is going to come to me. Maybe it's like 17 or 18, right? He's going to ask me, Dad, how was your time? And I'll be like, oh, my time was good. There was this person that was contesting. I used to watch football games. We used to do this. And they'll be like, what did you people do to make the conditions better for those people that will come after you, for your future generations? And that is a question I can't even answer, man. Because what did I do to make sure that she has a better life, or we have a better life? You see, the way we are going, we get easily distracted now. All you need to do is play music by Burna Boy, and all of us lose our mind. Oh, we go bow for the result, and nothing to discuss, and they're going by default and without any doubt, all that crap. What does learning that lyrics add to your life really do? So for me, what I want us to do as people is that let's sit back for a second and ask ourselves, who are we loyal to? Is it to our political party, or do we care for the benefit of all men and all women in this country? It is not a tribe thing. It is not a political party thing. My own it is a skills thing. Even if it's a Chinese, if it's an Hausa person, I will gladly vote an Hausa person that is ready to work and knows the job. But sentiment here, sentiment there, it makes it difficult to work. because we are bringing people that don't know the job, and we're trying to shove it down their throat, and they are trying to maneuver from what we're giving to them. So, man, on that note, this is where I take my leave. But one thing I'm gonna say is this, man. If you like, let's sink it. Let's keep voting for the wrong leaders. We are all gonna suffer it together. They call it collective impoverishment. That's what they call it. Collectively, we will go suffer the suffer. Understand? So, what I suggest is a time has come when we really look at people that are voting, people that we're supposed to vote, to look at them for their skills they possess, not for what political party they part of, or what they will give us. That's all I have today. Please, you can share this, and I hope this thing is good for somebody.